Alrighty. Welcome. It is another exciting, another exciting week. Star Trek Picard. We're on episode 4. Jesus Christ. Which is titled "The Watcher." I just finished watching this episode. Actually, I got off work early, so I figured, fuck it. I might as well, you know, watch this early and get this review out earlier, so I do better shit, more shit, fun shit. So, Jesus, where do we begin? I don't even know. Let's just dive into this bit, shall we? So, okay, last week, in case anybody really cares what happened last week, I don't. A lot of shit went down. They're here in 2024 in Los Angeles, and they're trying to find the Watcher. Agnes, the fucking doctor, fuck, she got the coordinates for this Watcher person, and Rios, him being Latino and everything, undocumented. He was captured by ICE. Seven and Rafi, fuck, I don't even. They're whatever. Anyways, here we go. That was my recap. So we start off with this week's episode of Star Trek. Here we go. Um, so fucking Rafi and Seven, they were able to track Rios's communicator to that chick's clinic, or as you can see in the background, it says Clinica. I just noticed that. Oh, yeah. So they tracked it down. It's trash. They're trying to figure out what happens. A nurse pops in and was like, "Hey," she's like, "We're closed. If you need medical assistance, there's a clinic 2 blocks down the road." And they're like, "No, we're looking for our friend." They give a description of Rios. They're like, "Yeah, he was taken along with the the doctor chick who's calling. Nobody important." Um so she's like, "Yeah, they got detained. ICE took him." She's like, "You better find your friend before, he's pretty much fucking gone. Like pretty much motherfucker's going to Mexico." uh so she's just like, "Yeah, if you don't find him, he's fucking gone. Like gone. Like bye bye, not gonna find him." Meanwhile, back on the La Serena, totally forgot there's no climate control, so hence why Agnes is cold. I totally forgot Picard's dead. He's a synthetic, so he's not cold. So Agnes is all sitting there, trying to, figure shit out. And Picard's like, "Hey, you gotta rest," and she's like, "No." She's like, "Me resting is like me doing calculus." She's like, "It soothes my mind. Doing calculus soothes this bitch's mind." Whatever. Whatever. And so he's like, "Look, you got the coordinates for the Watcher. Like, we gotta get there. Like, we can't. The communications are shit. I can't get a hold of Rios or the girls and blah blah blah." So I swear to God, I just watched this motherfucking episode and I'm already fucked up. So yeah, he's like, "All right, long story short, we got to get you warm." So they get off the ship. You put the coordinates right where the chateau should be. So at this point in time, the chateau is abandoned. It's been abandoned for. Okay, let me see if I remember, because I tried to like really pay attention. It's been abandoned for a couple centuries. The last time it was occupied by Picard was during World War II, and the Nazis came in. Of course, took it over. His family, the way his family survived were the tunnels that were underneath the chateau, which is kind of like I guess like an underground railroad, if you would. Agnes asked, "Where did they go? Where did your family end up going?" He said to England, and he said, centuries later, it would, another Picard wouldn't step foot on the property. I mean, caretakers took care of her throughout the, fucking years, throughout the time until centuries later, the Picards eventually said, "Oh shit, that's right, we got a chateau and shit. Let's move back." So they're walking around the chateau. He's having some fucked up memories right now. He's having some flashbacks of like when he's like a wee child. And so he comes across this table, puts his hand across the table. It's all dusty as shit, and he has a memory of him running because he's freaking out. He runs to his mom, and his mom tells him to tells the computer to play a certain song. I can't remember the fucking aria. It's a really good. It's a really good song. It's actually soothing. And then she's like, "Hey, look, your fear's gone away. You're not stressed out anymore. Bob's here. Blah blah. Fuckity blah blah." Oh, Jesus Christ. So they're sitting there talking, and she's like, "I need some booze." So she picks up a book, and she's like, "I bet you were like the nerdy kid, back in the day who was always like, looking at books and shit, blah blah." Oh, that's the part where his mom's telling him, "Hey, calm the fuck down," pretty much. Meanwhile, penny for this fucker's thoughts. um, oh god. So he's sitting there legit telling Agnes, Agnes is like, "Hey, I bet you're the nerdy kid. Read a lot of books." He's like, "Yeah, blah blah blah, life." She's like, "Yeah." She comes across a bottle. She's like, "I need a bottle. I need a drink." And he's like, "No, you need to sleep." And she's like, that's when she made up the whole calculus shit, where she's like, "I do calculus in my sleep, blah blah, whatever." And he's like, "Ha ha." And so she moves the abacus over here, but she moves the lower one to like where it's the increment of 15. So Picard pretty much figures out right then and there that the abacus was at 15. She picked up a book that had like something was 15. The bottle of wine she picked up was like something 15. So it's a clue to like her when her and the Borg Queen were sitting there chit chat bullshitting. I don't fucking know, dude. This is where I was starting like really, 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 really start to lose it. Because they were losing me. They were going real slow. So he's like, "Agnes, I think you know something more than you do." And she's like, "Oh, I think so too." Da, 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 la, 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 la. All right. So, fun fact about this week's episode. Um, this name, anybody know this name? Leah Thompson. The name should be familiar. The actress. It's the actress Leah Thompson. If you don't know her, she was in some kick-ass movies like Howard the Duck. If you ever watch Howard the Duck, then let me throw this one at you. Back to the Future. She was in Back to the Future. She played Marty McFly's ma. So she's up in this movie. Um, well, she directed this episode. Why they're letting act, whatever. So there's that fun fact for you. I found that to be a little fun fact. I was like, oh, they let another female actress direct Star Trek. What the fuck does she know about Star Trek? Moving the fuck on. So we're on a city bus in California with Seven and Rafi, and you got this metalhead banging some. stupid shit, like some music about "I hate you" or some shit, I don't know. He hates the whole fucking world, I don't fucking know. And Seven gets his attention is like, "Hey, could you, like, can you, like, turn that shit down?" And he, like, fucking cucks out, and he's like, "Yeah." He, like, clams up, he's like, "Yeah." He turns off his fucking boombox, he's like, "Yeah, I just really like the song. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry." And then Seven looks over at Rafi and is like, "Look, you just lost somebody." You know what I mean? Like, you're going gung fucking ho. Like, you need to stop, you need to think, you need to, do some shit. She's just like, I just want to get this done. We need to find this watcher. It's all about finding the watcher this episode. Oh, God. And so they have a little embrace where they're just like, hey, we're gonna find him, but first we gotta find, Rios. Meanwhile, back on the fucking La Serena, Picard's getting ready to go meet the Watcher. So Agnes has the location to the Watcher. She's got it in the transporter. Picard's gonna go. She's staying behind because she's got to try to get the ship back to life. So he's like, "Look, Agnes, this is all on you. I'm depending on you to fucking figure this out, get the ship back ship shape, and to get us home. If we can find the Watcher, that's one part. Now, if you could do your part, that's the other." So she's like, "Okay, like, way to, like, put some pressure on me." And, like, the Borg Queen's just like, "Haha, look at us. It's just the two of us." The Borg Queen pretty much looks at her like, "Hey, it's just the two of us." And she's like, "I'm gonna mind fuck you some more." And Agnes is like, "Okay, sure. All right, whatever. Mind fuck me all you want, because I want to mind fuck you back." It's pretty much a mind fuck between both of them. They're mind fucking each other now. Dude, and I don't even know how to fuck it. Anyways, moving on. So, Agnes is kind of feeling a little alone at this point in time, but who gives a fuck? It's Agnes. Now, here's shitty ass LA. This is where Picard gets transported. What the fuck was the street fucking name? Something stupid. I don't even remember the street name, but it's pretty much Ted Forward. He's here at Ted Forward all over again. And so Forward Ave, there we go. It's Forward Ave, in case y'all wanted to know. It was Forward Ave. Jesus. So yeah, god damn it. So he goes into Ted Forward, looks abandoned. eh, Nobody's there. There's no patrons there. The bar's empty. They got some like funky like like Guinan's got some funky disco shit going on, some music shit going on, and it's all 70s ish kind of shit going down. And Picard's rummaging around. He's like looking through because it looks the same. Finds a bottle, and then he hears a voice going, "Hey, are you here to raid or whatever? It ain't closing time." And here comes this goddamn. Here comes this little fucking little thing. Da 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 da. It's young Guinan. And notice if you can see it, that's what they put. That's what they put on fucking on the goddamn IMDb. So I'm not making this shit up. It's young Guinan. So we got young Guinan. She's closing up shop. She's closing Ted Forward. She's selling the business. She's fucking done with it. Like, she's done with this shit. And John Luke's like, "Hey, like, what the fuck are you doing?" And she's like, "I'm closing up shop, Larry. Like, business is done. I'm tired of dealing with Earth. All this shit." And then, that's a better look of her. That is who they got to play a young Whoopi Goldberg as Guinan. I don't know. I don't fucking know, folks. Anywho, so she's pretty much like, "Hey, I'm done." Like, she can't do it anymore. And he says a quote from the very fucking first like episode. Like, not really, but he keeps hinting. He's like, "I'm looking for something." He's like, "I need your help," and he's like, he's trying not to tell the backstory to give away. And she's not even buying it. She's just like, "Aha, aha, aha! You're just some old fuck trying to like steal my shit." And so, yeah. And then she puts a shotgun to his face. She's like, "Who the fuck really are you?" And he's like, heads up, don't shoot." Now here we are at the police station, LAPD. Rafi is how she didn't get arrested is beyond me. Any other bitch who acted the way she did would have got fucking detained real quick. So she's up there, she's all acting all uppity and shit. She's like, look, motherfuckers, my friend, his name is Cristobal, whatever, Rios. He was taken, blah blah blah. I'm trying to fight him. Homegirl looks at her, she's like, "Look, I don't know who this crystal ball is," and she's she's like, "He's not in the system," and she's like, "So what does that mean?" She's like, "He's probably being processed," and she's like, "And if he didn't have any documentations, then he's not here." Like, pretty much like, he's not in this fucking building, meaning he ain't up in this bitch. So Seven nicely takes her away, and like Rafi's sitting there trying to have a moment. Homeboy over here, black guy right here, like just heard the whole conversation. He goes, "Look, I'm gonna tell it to you this way. Homeboy ain't here. If he's undocumented, ICE done took him. And if you can't find him before he's detained, you ain't gonna find this motherfucker. Period." So he's like, "Yeah, so you gotta find this motherfucker who built the cages, Joe." Anyhow, guess where Rios is? He's in a motherfucker. Who built the cages, Joe? Homeboy right here, he's like getting detained. He's like, this ICE officer's like, "Look, I got a seat for you on the bus. I need you to sign this paper." Rios decides to be a hero, all this shit. And he got tased. They took Homeboy, who built the cages, Joe. Um, oh my god, the fact that they actually have this shit. Oh god. Um. Oh god, I gotta take. Oh god, dude. Oh god. So I want to know actually if this is true, if they actually have these in LA, because right now it kind of looks to me, this scene, it looks like a fucking parking garage that they just randomly found, strung up some lights and said, "Here, fuck it." So homeboy, he's bye bye, he's going to Mexico or whatever. Rios is having a moment of like, holy fuck, this is what it's like to be a Mexican in America. No papers. Whew, fucking A. Oh god. Anyways, and then the doctor chick, she's like, "Hey, are you okay?" And he's like, "Yeah, are you?" And she's like, "Hey, this is like my second turn around. Like, this is my second time here, so they ain't no thing." She's like, so this bitch is like, "This is my second time. This is my second time." Who built the cages, Joe? Like, goddamn. This bitch has been here twice. Rios is like, "I don't know how you do it." She's just like, it ain't no thing. It's I'm sorry. I really kind of tuned out with this part because I was just laughing hardcore because I'm like, they actually got the cages up in this shit. You got two Latinos talking through a motherfucking cage about hard times. Oh, God. Fuck me. We're only 4 episodes in, dude. Oh, God. That was a good laugh. I needed that. Oh, God. This show makes me laugh. And he calls a fucking, like, she's pretty much like, "Yo, like, it's gonna be okay," and he's like, "Well, this guy's acting like a Ferengi," and she's like, "What the fuck is a Ferengi?" And then the goddamn ice dude's like, "Hey, Chica, you're ready to go." He's like, "You can go," and she's like, "Okay." She's like, "Take care." She's like, "Dude, if you ever need any help, just you know where I'm at," and he's like, "Cool." And, homegirl just left. She dipped. Meanwhile, back at the tin Ford with the girl with with the young guy with a shotgun. Whew, God damn it. I gotta say, this Guinan, young Guinan, excuse me, young Guinan, she got more sass than the actual Guinan, because this Guinan, she don't take those shit. I actually enjoyed this bitch for a moment. For a moment. Oh god, dude. Mm, mm, mm. Oh god. Okay, so young guidance pretty much like asking Picard, yo, why the fuck are you here? Period. Like, why are you here? Like, you need to give me some information, player, or I'm gonna fucking like, I will kill you. Like, I will fucking kill you. So he says a quote. So he starts pretty much talking about like future shit, past shit. And he says, hey, whatever alien species this bitch is, that's what gets her to pull the gun away. So she's like, there's only a few people that know who I am, blah, 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 fucking blah, blah, blah. What are you doing here? And he's like, look, I've been sent here to find a watcher to help me correct the fucking blah, 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 blah. And then homegirl had to give away the dog. That was a sad scene. Cause she's like, "Say what now?" That's her face. That was my face after he got done explaining what the fuck. I was like, "Say what?" She's like, "What?" Ugh. And then this guy shows up. This douchebag shows up, and he's like, "Oh, hey, hi, Guinan. Am I early?" Like, you could tell he's gay. He's gay. Representation. He's like, "Hey, Guinan, am I too early? Like, I can go." And she's like, "No, no, 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 no." And so they have a tearful moment where she's like, "Come here, Luna," which is this cute little pup, which was Picard's dog. She pretty much gave away Picard's fucking dog. She gave away his man's dog. I just realized that the bitch gave away his dog. And yeah, to Uncle whoever the fuck that is. You gotta go live with Uncle Tonto, or whoever the fuck it is. You're gonna live a good life. So happy. And she like gives him like a basket full of shit, like a basket full of food. Yeah, look at him. Look at the poor dog. He don't even know. Like he don't even know. He has no clue what the fuck's going on. Like, fuck. I love that dog. Good dog. Good dog. Good dog. Best actor on the show is the dog. Give the Emmy for best actor in a four-legged performance to this fucking dog. Anyways, Guinan's trying not to cry, get all emotional, because of course, giving away, a pet, that you bond with, it's hard. I understand that, so I felt for her on that one. I was like, damn, giving away your fucking dog. That's a goddamn bummer. Oh well, but you're leaving. The bitch is leaving, supposedly off planet. Bitch is going off planet. So once she does that, she's like, okay, now back to yo ass. And so Picard decides I'm gonna mind fuck her. And so he starts quoting what Guinan told him in the first episode, which if you ask me now, I don't remember. If you ask me later, I still probably won't fucking remember. But it cued in her little space sickness, which makes her throw up. And he's like, haha, got you. Yeah, made her throw up. And then he was like, haha, I got you. And he was like, okay, who? And then she's just like, who are you? And he's like, look, I need to find a watcher. I think you're the watcher. She keeps trying to tell him, look, I'm not the watcher. I'm not the watcher. You're fishing, you're fishing, you're fishing. They keep having this fucking run around conversation, walking and talking. And then we get to a commercial break. Thank God. And then we get to the police station, LAPD. This is where we break laws, folks. This is where this is where we're gonna break some laws. We're gonna break a lot of laws in about I don't even know 2 minutes. So they're trying to find where Rios is at. I'm gonna give you the option right now before I even tell you how they get into this cop car. Option A, does Rafi okay, what does Rafi do to get into the car? Does she A, use a tricorder and unlock the car? 2, does Rafi pick the lock? Or 3, does Rafi use her phaser and melts the glass to get into the cop car? I'll give you guys a moment before I reveal that answer. And Seven's response is pretty fucking All right, time's up. And yeah, the answer's 3. Rafi uses a phaser, which you were supposed to have because Agnes straight up said no phasers, no nothing. And so she pulls out a phaser. She pulls out a fucking phaser. Let me see if I can get it. Let me see if I can get it. She pulls out a phaser, and Seven's like, what the fuck are you doing with a phaser? She's like, I thought we said no phasers. And she's like, I don't know how that phaser got. Like, she pulls the whole black card, like, what had happened was, she's like, I don't know how that phaser got in here. So she fucking melts, so she shoots the goddamn window with the fucking phaser to get into the cop car. All right, so we broke one law. That's law though. All right, so hope we're keeping track. All right, law broken number 2. Rafi gets in the car and then she uses her tricorder. Cause Seven's like, hey dipshit, you know you need some power to access the computer. Rafi said, I got this. Pulls out the tricorder. It starts the car up. Seven straight looked at her and was like, you're telling me you could have used the tricorder to unlock the car? And Rafi looks at her and says, the phaser was cooler. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna give Rafi that because that was actually kind of cool. I digress. So Rafi's in the cop car, accessing the fucking computer. That's another law broken. She's all looking for Rios, and she's like, okay, blah, 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 blah. She's like, all right, we found him. She's like, I got him. She's like, give me a minute, give me a minute. Meanwhile, there's 2 cops getting ready to walk the fuck out. And oh, god damn it. You got 2 cops walking the fuck out. Seven's like, oh shit. So what happens? Seven goes around into the driver's seat. Wait. She gets to the cop car. She's like, yo, you need to hurry the fuck up. Like, yo, cops are coming. You're fucking around. This is like the worst fucking thing in the goddamn world. Woo! Okay. Meanwhile, yeah, Seven's like, okay, we gotta figure. You gotta hurry this shit up. You gotta figure out where his location is. All this, and she's like, all right, I think I got it. She found his location on the GPS, and she's like, all right, got him. Let's go. So she's like, so she's like, put on your seatbelt. She's like, do the thing, click, put your seatbelt on. She's like, until you hear a click, and that's where it cuts off. Because then it goes to this bitch, who's whoo, God. Then you got this bitch trying to talk to the board queen, trying to come up with a plan, like help me help you. Agnes needs power to get transporters, communication boosts, all this. And the board queen's pretty much mind fucking her going. It's always about you, 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 you. What about me? So Agnes, and so she's like, it's so oh shit, never mind. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Back up, back up, back up, back up. Strike that, reverse it. Seven and Rafi get a hold of Agnes on the tricorder, and she's like, "Hey, can you beam us to like where fucking Rios's location is?" She's like, "We're gonna send you the coordinates," and she's like, "Okay, cool." Okay, here's where the fun begins. Seven backs I mean, she backed the fuck out of that goddamn parking spot. Almost hit a bitch. She almost hit a bitch. Like straight up. She almost hit a bitch on the way out. Straight up, ain't lying. She can't drive for shit. I think this was a close set. I really hope to God this was a close street with a bunch of stunt drivers because she had to have been going at least 80. She had to at least been going 80, 85. Mind you, this is downtown LA. Bitch is hauling ass. So Rafi's freaking the fuck out because she's like, "Oh, is this your first time driving?" She's like, "You could pilot a spacecraft, but you can't drive a car." No, no. And so, you know, Agnes is like, "You guys really got to work on your communication skills," and they both say her name at the same time. So hit, that if that didn't give you a clue from the trailer, that was from the trailer. Like Girardi, and she's like, "See, look, you guys are like communicating, ha 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 ha, tra la 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 la." Meanwhile, Seven's driving like I mean, dude, this bitch is driving, moving. But you know what? I give her bad props because she kept her hands attended to the whole time, even when she was turning like a bat out of hell. Meanwhile, we got that chase going on. Oh, that's a bad picture of Black Guinan. She looks possessed. Meanwhile, Picard and Guinan are Guinan's leaving 10 Forward. She's got some shit she's gonna go donate. Yeah. They're on the way to the donation thing. He's really trying to convince her that, hey, bitch, you're the watcher I've been looking for, and she's just like, I'm not your watcher. I'm not the watcher. I'm not who you're looking for. This is bullshit. And she's like, you won't even tell me your fucking name. That's the thing. She's like, you won't even tell me your name. And he's like, if I tell you my name, then it's gonna fuck up everything, and blah 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 blah. And so he's just like, okay, yeah, look, maybe fucking tease you a little bit. And goddamn. Meanwhile, who built the cages, Joe? Meanwhile, back at the cages. Shout out to the immigration. Shout out to ICE. Shout out to all the extra Latinos in this production. Oh shit, I forgot Homegirl's still there. She wasn't released yet. So she's sitting there talking to Rios going, I'm still trying to figure out why the fuck you went back in there. And he's just like, well, I ran and then I came back in like an idiot. And, you know, I like girls. And she's like, I dig it. I like cock. And her name gets called and he's like, oh, okay. So you're going to dip? And she's like, pretty much. So, like, bye. And then this douchebag motherfucker, Ice Boy, I'm just gonna call him Ice Boy because they didn't give him a name. Ice Boy comes up here and he goes, hey, you could get out there with your chica. I'm just paraphrasing. If you just give me your name, where you're from, give me something. And so, okay. So Rios, like any other person would from like another century or from another time, he lets it fly. He pretty much tells him every fucking thing. He tells him the whole backstory. He goes into the whole god why he's there, what happened, everything. Everything. He tells him everything. And the ice dude's just like, yeah, okay. You're fucking stupid. Like that's the look. That was the look that he gave him after Rios told that story. He's just like, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. As I walk away laughing. Meanwhile, back in the LAPD cop car, these girls are still tracking Rios, and they haven't killed anybody yet. They haven't killed nobody yet. So God damn it. I was laughing my ass off on this. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. This Dude. So she's like, take a left, take a right, take all these motherfucking turns, all this shit. And so Rios's shit gets updated because Rios is now on the move. Rios, where's Rios? Let's see if we can get it. Oh, Rios is there's Rios. He's on the Homeland Security U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement bus. That's where Rios. Now, this is a very sensitive subject, people. So yeah, that's where Rios is. He's getting ready to be taken to Mexico. Poor Rios. He's getting on the bus. And now I wonder if that's like a legitimate bus. Like I wonder if they caught him on a good casting day and said, "Hey, we got some we gotta film a scene. Can we put on this fucking bus with all these motherfuckers on it?" Oh shit. Oh god. So like the dude gets him on the bus, he's like, have a seat. He's all it's gonna be a fun ride, cowboy. He's all okay, Capitan, bye. Alright, meanwhile, back on the fucking let's get serious here. Meanwhile, back on the La Serena, the Borg Queen and Agnes are mind fucking each other some more. And the Borg Queen says, look, I'll give you what you want. I'll do what you ask. But you, Heffa, need to give me something in return. She's like, I'll give you all the power that you need. I'll give you everything that you want. You got to give me something in return. So Agnes says, all right, fuck it. I'll give you me. Now, what the fuck does that mean? We have no fucking clue what that means. We don't know if they get back into their timeline, if Agnes is going to be assimilated, or if it's just while they're there, they sit there and hold each other's hands and braid each other's hair and talk about, I don't know, skin products and fuck, I don't know. Boys. I don't know, maybe fucking scissoring. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But pretty much Agnes just gave herself to the Borg Queen. Like she's like, I give you my mind, my body, and my soul. Take me. Take me, take me. Fucking take me. So the Borg Queen said, cool, I'll do it. I'll take it. I take you and your shit, bitch. Anyhow. And then that's her look of satisfaction. That was the look of when Agnes was like, I give you myself. And she was like, perfect. You're perfect. Oh, God. This whole show's gay. And I can say that. Meanwhile, back on the high-speed chase. So, it's now official. The bolo has gone out for these two people, these two bitches in the cop car. So they got about 3 cop cars on that ass as they're looking for Rios. So Agnes comes up with a plan. She's like, look, I got the signal. I can get you guys 2 Rios. But I need you guys to do something. I need you to slam on the brakes. And Seven said, say what? That's her say what face. And she's like, yeah, you guys got to trust me on this. You got to slam the brakes. So they slam the brakes. Cops surround him. You hear the cops, get out of the car. Yeah, car. And then all of a sudden, they're gone. Agnes beamed them out. Oh boy, we're almost there. We're fucking almost there, folks. Hang in there. They end up at the location. Agnes is like, please tell me you're not dead. Blah, 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 blah. She's like, oh, thank God. Thank the Lord, baby Jesus, that there is, if there is one, because I have no idea if there is a baby Jesus anymore in this 24th century. Hopefully he has returned and said, fuck all of you, and just said deuces. Jesus Christ. And then Agnes and her have a conversation, and Agnes is like, look, I just used you again. Bye. And the poor queen's pissed. She's like, God damn it, this bitch. All right, so in the last ditch effort, God damn it, dude, to get young Guinan. Yeah, I said young Guinan. That's her name. That's her name. Look, in case you didn't know, that's her name. Young Guinan. I'm not even gonna Ito. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce her last name. But young Guinan, she's like, listen. She's like, listen, motherfucker, you need to give me something. And so he's like, okay, fine. My name is, and then he goes, my name is Jean-Luc Picard. You and I are gonna be friends like 400 years from now. You're gonna tell me some shit. I'm gonna tell you some shit. And then something clicks with Guided because she heard his fucking name. And she was like, I'm not the watcher you're looking for, but I know where the watcher is and I will take you to him. Get in the motherfucking car. So he's like, what? You know where the watcher is? She's like, yes, I do. I know where the watcher is. She is kind of a pill. She's kind of a biatch. And he's like, all right, cool. Take me to your leader. All right. So look at that lovely, beautiful, polluted LA. By the way, it doesn't look like this in LA. It's more people. It's a lot more people. So they're sitting on this goddamn park bench. They're sitting at the park, having a conversation. He's asking questions about the Watcher. She's like, look, these people, I don't know much. She's like, but these people, there's certain Watchers for certain things that they do certain things. They're kind of like a guardian angel, as you will, of the worlds. Gives a fuck. Anyhow, this little fucking girl walks up, looking all like Children of the Corn and shit. Like, she looks at Guinan and's like, Guinan, get the fuck out of here before I put my boot in your ass, and you know I'll do it. And Picard's like, oh shit. Like, oh, I just shit myself. That was like, oh shit, I just shit myself face. He just pooped his pants. Moving on. And so that was Guinan going, hey, player, you just shit yourself. I'm out. You take care of this little girl. She said, fuck this shit, I'm out. And so before Guinan leaves, Picard's like, look, Guinan, please stay. Just stay on Earth a little bit longer. You know, you don't do it. Don't leave Earth. Just do it for humanity. Do it for the Earth. We are the world. Anyways, Jesus Christ. And so the little girl's like, hey, you want to see the Watcher? Take my hand, motherfucker. So they grabs her hand, takes him here, and he's like, look, she's like, give me your tricorder. And so he's literally holding his tricorder like it's like a fucking kid. And she's like, you know what? Fuck it, keep it. Just take out your little battery in it. And he's like, okay, here you go. So he takes out the battery, and she's like, all right, good. Then she's unpossessed. She goes back to her goes back to her little normal girl self, looks at him and like walks away like, ew, creepy old man, like, ew, creepy Joe. Yeah. And then this guy behind him, the little vendor motherfucker, he becomes the dude, he points and he's like, go that way down the hall. So this dude right here, he becomes possessed, and he's like, John Luke's like, why are you doing this to me? And he's like, this is so we're not tracked. This is so we're not followed. Blah, 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 blah. He's like, and then he gets to the end right here, and he's like, wait fucking here. He's like, stay. He's like, stay. Good dog. He's unpossessed. Oh, God. And then we get to, he turns around, he like notices who it is. Who it is. It's homegirl. It's Laris. And I gotta say, I'm gonna say it. It's that Romulan chick, his housekeeper. I'm just gonna be honest. Without that Romulan shit, homegirl is hot. I don't even know how old she is, but homegirl look good. So she's the Watcher. Spoiler alert, yeah, she's the Watcher. And he gets like he gets a boner. I think his Cialis kicked in right then and there. And she like taps his shoulder and they go away. And then this is Q sitting here reading the Los Angeles Times, and of course I like that. Well, 2024 revive space explorers. That'd be awesome if that actually happened. And then amongst other things, it's like, and he's sitting there and he's like looking at this chick and he's like pretty much like putting some bullshit into her head. Like, this is going to be your big fear, blah, 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 and all this. And then it's like homegirl just laughs. And he's like, that's weird. And he snaps, but nothing happens. So Q, in a sense, right now is fucked. Like, homeboy's fucked. Like homeboy's screwed. Like he don't even know what's going on. Like homeboy's fucked. He's fucked. Like he's confused. He's a confused old man right now. He has no powers. He's got nothing. And that's the end of the episode. That was Leah Thompson trying to direct a goddamn Star Trek episode. Oh God. Okay, thoughts, concerns. Jesus Christ. This week's episode. Fuck, man. I don't even know. I don't even know this week's episode, dude. This week's episode is just fucking crazy. I don't even know. A lot of shit happened. A lot of stupidity happened. I'll have more questions than I had answers. I have more questions than I have answers, sadly. Like, okay. Like 7, for instance. She brought up a good point. If you got a tricorder and you're able to, oh, I don't know, pull a B&E on a car, why don't stupid bitch. I just answered that question myself. Never mind, I answered that question while I was talking about it. Never mind. Never mind. I answered it. Never mind. Stupidity. Uh, Like, the high speed chase? Holy shit. Was that her little homage to Back to the Future that she didn't get? I don't fucking know. Like, I didn't even know Leah fucking Thompson was a goddamn director. I knew she was an actress. I liked her in Howard the Duck. Loved her in Back to the Future and amongst other fucking films she's been in. But god damn it. Like, they were desperate on this one for a female actress. Oh my god. Like, but I will say this episode did do some justice for me because why? They brought the cages in. Yeah, they brought the cages. And we know who built the cages. And we know the cages still exist because why we just all saw it on an episode. I'm really grateful that they're really, God damn it. I'm truly grateful they're really taking immigration and putting it out there so that people can see that this is wrong. We're just, Jesus Christ. I can't. This Jesus Christ. I don't know how many episodes. I think we're 4 episodes in, and I think there's 10. So I think we'll be halfway there next week. And then once the season's over, then we have to get ready for the final season. Because god damn it, there's one more season. One more season. Lord. I'm kind of hoping Agnes gets assimilated, because then after that, Jesus, take the wheel. Oh god. Mm, I really want Agnes to get assimilated. I want her gone. I want Allison Pill gone off the show. Like, she does nothing for me. I want that guy who plays Eleanor. I still want him dead. He did nothing for me. I want I want 7 of 9. I don't know. Just Jesus Christ. Just to do something else. Do better. Jesus Christ, do better. Do better. But yeah. So I'm only giving this episode like a 5, only because we had the cages and we had the Homeland Security people and we had the nice people of ICE in this episode, and that to me was it was very real. I felt like they were really putting, the 21st century really into this. I could see what they were doing with the season by bringing in, this year the world, what's going on now, the homelessness, the fucking immigration, putting Mexicans in cages, and Orange Man bad, but all I saw was an old guy who kind of looked like Joe, kind of acted like Joe this episode. Huh? What? Jesus, take the wheel, Jesus. Oh boy. But hey, fuck it. The- the final season's already done. It's in the can. They got to edit the fuck out of it, and then we just got to get through this season And then whenever the fuck they decide to release the 3rd season, I gotta power through that, and then I'm done. And then I'm done. I don't think I don't know if I can do Strange New Worlds. I really don't know if I could do it. I really don't know. Like this is really hitting the heartstrings really hard. I'm surprised I haven't had a heart attack yet. Uh, But I will be doing Moon Knight. I will be reviewing Moon Knight next week. That shit drops next week, but I will be doing a weekly Moon Knight because if they don't get that right, then whew, they're fucking done with Marvel. They might as well just hang that shit up and say we tried to go dark. But anyways, I digress. We're moving on. So I've got all the time in the world right now, so I am gonna do a palate cleanser and play some video games and kill people. I hope everybody has a great day. Thanks again for joining me this week. This is good. This is you guys have made my Thursdays a lot more enjoyable. And you know the saddest thing is I almost forgot. I mentioned it last night when I was talking to my buddies in a group chat. Oh yeah, I got Star Trek Picard this week. I got Star Trek Picard tomorrow. Woke up this morning on my way to work, had an epiphany. I was like going through of like what I had to do. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go to work. It's gonna be a light day. I'm gonna get out early. I'm gonna come home. You know, fucking just hang out. Probably stream some games. I got my U of A Wildcats playing later tonight. I'm gonna watch that game. Sweet 16. Might have a heart attack later tonight. Don't know yet. And then my little brain said, "Motherfucker, you got Picard." I said, "Oh fuck." So same time next Thursday, ish. But yeah, we're gonna be on episode 5. We're gonna be on episode 5, guys. I can't believe this. I can't. If this is how Ass feels after every review of Batwoman, no wonder he plays video games like this, man. So violent. Ugh, Jesus. I need to take up alcohol. Maybe drinking. I don't know. This show. This show is shit. It's shit. It's pure utter shit. Like I, I, I'm glad I'm able to watch this for you guys, so you guys don't have to. But Jesus Christ, like more. I got to be honest with you guys. I'm gonna be a little honest. I really wasn't gonna do a season 2 review. I was really not gonna do this. And then I thought about it, and I said, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do it so other people don't have to. In case people ask me the question, "Have you watched Picard?" And then I gotta go, "Yeah." Well, why don't you do a fucking review on it? And then I go, "Eh." And then I took the poll on Twitter, and everybody on Twitter that answered the poll was like, "Do it!" And I was like, fuck it. Okay. So that's the reason why I'm doing this. But yeah, so I am dedicated. So it's 3 seasons. So I did season 1, I'm doing season 2, and god damn it, I'm gonna do the final season. And then I think that's it. I think after that, I think we might hang up the Star Trek fucking I think we might hang it up. I think we might hang up the comm badge after that because I can't do it. I don't know if I could really do Strange New Worlds and still have my sanity. I don't know. I don't know. I'm barely hanging on with this fucking show. Jesus Christ. All right. Everybody have a good day. Live long and prosper. I gotta get the fuck out of here. I gotta go smoke a cigarette, something. See you guys later. Swear to God, this